Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 9th episode of Bento. So, last episode we met our silver-haired twins, student council president and vice president of Shaga School. So, they seem interesting, to say the least. They have a thing for the Ice Witch, so they snuck into the hospital to check on her and kind of thought Sato was her and he wasn't her at all, and they discovered something under those bandages they were not quite ready for, and then ran away. It was all pretty awkward, but yeah, I guess we'll see exactly what they're gonna do in this episode. I assume something, so let's see. 3, 2, 1, play. Alarm. Somebody turn it off, please. Oh, okay, a Sebi. I was wondering whose house this was. I guess she sleeps in that. It's gonna break. Yeah, it's gonna break. And, ooh. Well, I bet you're awake now. Are you gonna pull a Sato? Yep. She pulled a Sato. And yeah. At least she has a little bit of cushion with the outfit, probably. You have quite a life there. You know what? Yeah, I'm sure I'll love your bento. Also, title drop. Shaga. What's the holdup? You didn't sound very confident there. I would eat her bento. She's such a good girl. Yeah, just trying to stay alive. I would get chills walking by that woman. Shaga remembers her. Nice hiding spot. I'm sure she's gonna do something bad. Are you okay? Well, that was a nice little shot. She seems to be having a lot of fun. Shato, on the other hand, is not. Are you just gonna give an excuse for this one, or no? Okay. He's into it. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, technically a bitch did hit him, so... Don't be silly, we got Bento to fight for. I like Hana's position there. Is that her Bento? Is it edible? Oh, the good luck charm? Yeah. How is this gonna go? It's a big Bento, so there's plenty. Triple decker. Doesn't look that bad, but I would be wary. There's got to be a catch to it. There's got to be some problem with it. And what? Did she put something weird in it? That's interesting. A banana. Okay, what did she do to this food? What? What? I wish I saw the cooking process in more detail. This is a work of art right here. This bento. Was only half of his body sweating there? No. Oh god. Ugh. That's disgusting. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oishi. I'll be sure to do that. uh, I hate how I get most of what Hana says by just imagining the person she's talking about's a girl instead. If that makes sense. Well, that's one way to start an episode. That was a unique bento. Muragari. I love that song so much, you don't even know. I do kind of want to try a bento now, though. I'm sure it'd be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I'll savor the taste of victory. I wonder what victory tastes like. Probably blood. Maybe sweat. And yay, more of her. What are you even here for? Well, we already saw that scene. Yeah, but of course you won't let Sato pass. Oh wow, Sebi, are you okay? Uh... Warning shots. Let's not fire in the hole, that sounds extremely painful. No need to dive towards the camera. Okay, why are we watching this? What is even happening right now? That's not exactly what happened. Wow. A large table. Oh. Are we gonna counterattack? I mean, yeah, that that is her. I guess she wasn't kidding when it was a battle. What do we do, One-chan? Okay. She changed her tune pretty quickly. uh, oh. That was a great pass. uh, Okay. What? Those two. Okay then. I'd say it's pretty nice. Man, that camera angle's on point. So really, I don't want to blame but yourself. Yes. Gotta love the sisterly hugging. And that was a nice picture. And I guess the picture was taken through a keyhole. You know, that's probably the closest thing to a justified hit that she's done to him so far. Even though the incident wasn't really completely his fault, but... Uh... And she just really wants to get a lot of screen time today, doesn't she? Break the window. Bath time? Bath time. Well, just melt your troubles away and then that bath. Probably taking a bath too. I would imagine. Or she could be doing that. Yeah, that makes more sense. Uh. Uh. To be continued. So now is it bath time? Good for you. It's not bad. Good evening. Bye-bye. I had expected her to be naked in this call. Than usual. I bet you did. I think just because she was writing lewd stuff like 10 seconds ago. Oh. 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 That's why you don't keep drinks next to your computer. Okay, are you turning into a Sebi, Hana? Oh no, the final hit. Uh, well, that could have gone better. I think it's time to lay down, yeah. Rest in peace, Saito. It's not as bad as what you're probably imagining. Actually, caught me a little bit off guard. My god, that is a bento right there. Yeah, she's already... That would probably scare me a lot. And off with the clothes. Or this. This is okay too. This is definitely okay too. If there's one thing I trust you to do, it would be that. Whew. I think she came a while ago, probably several times. Yeah, she did do that. I was just falling asleep. Man, she's got that booty going on, but... Ooh, come on, Ume, don't do this to me. I want to hate you, but you're making it harder right now. Oof. Good job, I guess. I bet it is. No, it's not that at all. I mean, good God, those shorts on her, just... Yeah, this is just broken. That's probably normal. Uh, uh, yeah, that would be her underwear up there. She was probably wearing that too long ago. Yeah, she's hungry and you're thirsty. What did you bring her? I can only imagine. Huh. Nice. It's fine, just let her take care of you. The voice she's talking in, it's just... Man. It's... Oh. Yes, we definitely need to do that. There's so much sweat that needs to be licked off. It's okay. Just let her take care of you. Just let it happen. You would not want that, so... Yes, turn that way. It needs to be thorough. Thorough. Very thorough. Can't miss a single nook or cranny. Oof. It's okay. It's only embarrassing at the start. Do you? I think she does. Yeah, she definitely understands. I think we all understand now. Uh, she pisses me off a lot, but man, does she know how to take care of a girl. I'll definitely give her that. I don't think she wants you to see that. This music. Uh, uh, I kind of wanted that scene to continue how it was going. Because now I just have an awkward boner and it just... Yeah. Okay. Well, it was nice while it lasted, but I think it's time for Sato to get some more unwarranted abuse. But yeah, that scene, man. I'm gonna have some things to say about that scene after the episode's done. How do you move so fast? No. That might be your thing, but it's not everyone's thing. No. That's your own misunderstanding. Oh no. She's gonna think that's Sato's, isn't she? Well, he's gone. I don't know why. Wouldn't he want to stay there and possibly get the abuse for himself? It's not Sato's fault. Wow. Come on, Hana. Why would you do that? Yeah, nobody would do that. Well, Hana, but I guess you wouldn't believe that. Yeah, actually said that. That's the part that she heard. Yeah, of course. Well, it's true whether or not you want to believe it. Again, it's true, so... Yeah, you just completely littered on the floor, you know that, right? You already did at least 2 times, but... This guy... At least you could probably see up the skirts from there, on the bright side. Oh no, he's starting to go across to the other guy's way of thinking. It's a shame we had to have that scene because we could have ended on a really good note otherwise. But I guess it wasn't meant to be. You can't have the audience forgetting just how much of a bitch Uma is, after all. So, you had to have the reminder, I suppose. Whew. There's actually a lot less plot in this episode than I was expecting. Like, we didn't even have a bento battle. This probably felt the most like a filler episode of the entire show, including the pool park episode. Like, it felt more like a filler episode than that one. That one at least had a bento battle. I still liked it though, don't misunderstand. I did like the episode. And Sen did not have much screen time, did she? Oh, Sen. She's the one that's sneezing. Did anyone talk about you? I don't think they did. I mean, last episode, yeah, they did, but... I like you, Sen. Oh, that's some really cute sneezing. I wouldn't know. Kyo's gonna do the preview. I forgot about that. So you said the Mother Day before you even had a follow-up. Okay. Okay. Well, that was the 9th episode of Bento. Well, early on we started with some Asebi stuff, because Asebi wanted to make a bento for Sato, that's nice of her. Asebi's a very good girl, probably I don't want to say best girl, because that has a different meaning, but the nicest, kindest girl of the show, I would say Asebi is. You know, the epitome of good girl, you know, Iko. So, she made the bento, which is nice of her and all that. And we also had the scene of her falling out of bed and just breaking everything and falling out of the house. It was a a rough morning for her. But she did make the bento for Sato, and he ate it, and it looked really good. It looked great, but the flavor, there was something very wrong with the flavor of everything, pretty much. It was things tasted differently than they should taste. I think he said the broccoli was sweet and just uh something tasted like banana that wasn't supposed to. You know, it was a disaster of a bento. I didn't even know what he was eating half the time. He could close his eyes and eat it, and it would be very confusing. But he got through it. You know, he didn't die or anything, so it's all good in that regard. But we also had some school stuff. Now, you saw Ume walking by Asebi and walked up to Sato and hit him. We saw all that, which, you know, it was a little bit confusing. Wasn't sure why she was here, what she was doing, but then we did a bit of a flashback thing and showed more detail what Ume did in the episode. Well, she went to that school to to talk to the student council president and vice president about the incident where Sato went to their school to talk to Shaga. He was in his underwear running around because of how poorly he was treated by the people in charge there. And yet they're trying to throw all the blame onto him, even though it's really not quite the case. But, the guy trying to threatening to shove batteries or whatever up Sato's butt, it's not really completely his fault. But luckily, Ume was able to counterattack by saying, hey, Shaga, she came to our school. She did all these things. She molested poor Hana, So, yeah, what do you say about that? Where's my apology? So, that back and forth is interesting. One of the few scenes that you can actually kind of root for Ume in, really. And then, yeah. And then we got a pretty good scene of Kyuu, bent over the table, bouncing up and down. You just kind of watch her butt and the skirt go up and down. It was great. I would have liked to see the skirt move a bit more, maybe get a bit more of a panty shot from there. That would have made it better, but I am a fan of what we got there. So, yeah, then Ume hit Sato because of the trouble he caused her, which is, to be expected. And then we got to what is easily the best part of the episode. So apparently Ume and Hana, they communicate on voice chat, every night. I guess it's just a regular thing that they do. And she called her a bit earlier, so she kind of caught Hana right after she was finished writing her Muscle Man Sato story, which Ume clearly does not know about. She knows that Hana's a writer, I guess, but I guess hasn't read her specific smutty stuff, I guess, is the impression I get. But, yeah, things just went very poorly. She knocked over a drink, spilled it over the thing, knocked a bunch of things over, things come crashing down and hitting her, and just the communication just died off, and then Ume got very worried, understandably, I guess. But she came over, Hana was already asleep, and she just kind of thought the worst, made like she was sick and needed to be taken care of, which wasn't exactly true, but, it's fine. So, when Hana woke up, Ume was already there looking at her, talks about how she's taking care of her, she took her underwear off, which is a very important thing to do. And just pretty much just telling her how it is, she's taking her temperature, that thermometer's clearly broken, and she's gonna give her food because she's hungry, and she's gonna wipe the sweat off of her body, and yeah, it was good stuff. It was all good stuff. I pretty much enjoyed all of that, really, for the most part. Just yeah, I don't know how much I ever have to really say on that, but just it was Yuri goodness. What more could you really ask for in an anime, really? But yeah, the sweat wiping down part was pretty good, especially just how embarrassed Hana was and how Ume decided to deal with that by taking her own clothes off. So, I can respect that. That's definitely for the best. And then they just started to get closer and closer and embracing, and it was all great. It was all really great, except for the fact that, something was knocked over that Ume wasn't supposed to see, and then she jumped to conclusions and blamed Sato for things that aren't his fault, and then assaulted him a few more times to end off the episode. But, if Sato wasn't in this show, I would probably have a very different opinion of Ume, because almost every scene of Ume's that's made me hate her has involved Sato. It's not Sato's fault, of course. It definitely is not. I'm just saying, if Sato wasn't in the show, I would probably have a very different opinion of Ume, because I'd only see her good parts, her good parts. So, yeah, that's something I can't help but think about, because, yeah, the scenes with just her and Hana are pretty great. Just the voice, that very soft-spoken, gentle voice she was speaking to Hana in, that was great. That was very, I like that. That was good. That was very good. Like, she did an excellent job of taking care of Hana. Like, I think she should take care of every girl in this show whenever they're sick. I think that would be for the best. And yeah, it seems like Sato might be coming around to the one masochist dude's way of thinking near the end there. Which, if that's the case, it'd probably be for the best, because he's gonna get a bunch of abuse anyway, so if he can find a way to at least enjoy it, that would be for the best, so, you know, I get it. I get it. But man, yeah, just some of those shots, just... Ume's booty was 10 out of 10. Some of those camera angles were on point. But yeah, a good episode. A good episode. I do wish Ume would just be a bit more of a reasonable person. You know, that would be nice. Less just violence, but you know, it's still a good episode regardless. You know, I don't expect Ume to do any of that, so you know, fun. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.